Good morning, everybody. It's time for journaling. Today is Friday, so I hope everybody's pumped for the weekend. I know I am. There's a big light heavyweight fight this weekend, which I'm very interested in watching. Other than that, it's time for reflection through our journaling process. So just to kind of reiterate things I keep saying, just in case if there's somebody new here, journaling is very simple. It's a very potent activity once done after a while. It's, even the first time you may enjoy it and you'll feel good about it, but the real benefits are when it's consistent over time. So for anybody new who happened to see this video, all you have to do with journaling is have a piece of paper, or ideally you have a journal book, and write whatever you want. There's no rules outside of fill the page, keep the pen moving. Don't stop and think. If you do stop for a minute, it's not a big deal, obviously, but keep the pen moving. Just as the best analogy I can give you is either an athlete or a musician who's in a solo. They can't stop in the middle of a solo because there's an audience there listening to them. They have to keep going. So even if there's a mistake, you just burrow right through it. Same with an athlete, like a basketball player or something like that. You're in the zone. You just keep moving. If there's a mistake, so what? You adjust and you make it better. And when you get used to doing that, to where you're not going to stop at every single little blemish or error, misspelling or formatting issue or not knowing what to say, it actually helps you tap into your subconscious. And when that happens, then you start tapping into the things and thoughts and feelings that we want to uncover to become aware of so we can deal with them. So today I'm going to give you a prompt. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And you don't have to follow it or not if you want. But today, I want you to think about how can you greenify your house for no cost. Basically, what behavioral changes could you do to greenify your house? It could be not doing something. It could be reassociating how the flow of waste goes. It could be not buying certain products, things like that. I'll give you an example I implemented maybe a couple years ago or so. When I go grocery shopping, the plastic bags that you see for produce, I stop using them. I purchase some mesh bags, which I use every time I go shopping now, and I just keep reusing them. Eliminate that plastic. And this is an evolutionary process in terms of greenifying. So it's not a black and white transition. It's a slow transition. Very analogous to like an addict coming off of an addiction. We are all addicted to certain products, and we have to slowly move away from them if we're going to greenify our world and greenify our homes. And to greenify the world, we have to start with our own personal space. So we tend to our own garden, as it would be. So get your favorite beverage. Today I actually got my on-screen mug, which I use with the Fine Mathematics Travel. And yes, it does have math on it, so you can call me a nerd if you want, but I'm totally fine with that. And get your coffee, get your beverage, whatever you like. Get your book, get your fast pen. Once again, this is our journal book from the Moral Company. Moral Company is my own personal company, Moral for Morals. And this is a green company, hence the reasons why I was mentioning the green prompt today to kind of go along with this. So if you need a book, follow a link in the description, and please help support the channel and the company. There'll be more flavors of books coming very shortly. They're in review at the moment, and hopefully by the end of next week or mid next week, they should be up online, and I'll let you know, and we'll go from there. Anyways, enough chit chat. Let's get to journaling. Remember the prompt. How can you greenify your house for no cost? These are all things that personally I feel we have to do, and if we each did it, and you multiply that by 300 million people or 350 million people, I believe, in the United States, hey, the whole world, the whole country can change.
Let's take a break for 10 minutes.
Let's take a break for 10 minutes. Okay, so Google's telling us something to do. Anyways, forget about that. Let's go and journal. All right. Okay, I am at home. Today is the 19th, and it is 11 a.m. Okay. And as usual, I recommend for anybody new, you can start the first sentence, just the setting. How is the day? How are you feeling? Just kind of establishing scene for those writers or filmmaker types. Anyways, from there, the prompt, how can you greenify your house for no cost? or minimal cost. Remember, these are just guidelines. All right, enough chit chat. Enjoy the process, everybody. Excuse me a moment, everybody. We're doing one page. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that. Okay, everybody, that's one page. I hope it all went well. If you're still writing and you feel like you want to keep going, please continue on. Just, you can let the video stop or whatever, but just keep writing. Try and fill out the next page, though. Just keep going. And the only guidelines with this stuff is keep doing it every day. Try and do it around the same time every day, in the same spot every day. And if you don't have a certain spot you like to do it, maybe create one. Create a little writing area. This is a kind of ritual you want to kind of develop and evolve, because this is kind of like your own personal meeting time, your own personal time for reflection to process your life in many forms, from family to friends, personal stuff, process stories. If you're writing essays, I use this a lot of times with students and with myself when I'm writing personal projects, just to kind of flesh out raw ideas. I'll do this with students. I'll have them journal, kind of loosely just discuss it in their head, the prompt, so when it comes time to brainstorming, it's already been kind of primed, so to speak. Anyways, enough chit chat. Hope everybody has a nice weekend. Enjoy the process, and remember, life is fine. Threw a curveball there. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.